I want to share with you some of the stuff when you're building your internet online empire, how it can affect your life. And so it's me venting a little, but this might be a little very, very extremely positive and help you to prepare you. So I have a I have a social media business. We have like, I don't know, maybe 250,000 subscribers total, like 21 brands we work with, and we do like 25 grand a month. But I also have a landscaping business. So I'm pretty much the number one guy on YouTube that talks about how to start a landscaping business, because I have a real landscape business for like 13 years. And so I've turned my day job into a movie studio. Does this make sense? In theory, it sounds amazing, but in reality, I have a real landscaping business and real clients and customers to take care of and employees to take care of, and it's a high responsibility, so I have to put that first. You got to put your day for, well, this is just my opinion, which I believe is the truth. You put God first, then you put your family first, then you put your career, and you got to put health up there, like all these things. So the internet business online empire isn't not going to be the highest priority at times, and you're going to have to be frustrated. It's going to take a while to build this thing. That's why it's important to get consulting and coaching and block and tackle and have a very strict, tight schedule and have specific days of the week that you get in like a laser and you focus and you build your online empire and don't allow any distractions. Easier said than done. But anyways, here's where all that, my internet business is eclipsing my landscaping business. It already eclipsed it, to the point where today's a rainy day. We're supposed to be on a job site right now working, and I've got one guy there working, and I need him to come back and do maintenance. So I was supposed to be on this job site, and now I can't even go there because when I wake up in the morning, my virtual assistants, most of them are overseas. So first thing when I do, and I wake up in the morning, I check my phone. I have messages from them. I got to get back to them. We need a redesign here with this, something with the video, with the editing. Oh my God, something with the podcast. So I bang all this out in the morning, and sometimes I will get out the door late just so I can get that stuff done and keep them going and working. Well, this morning, this went on for hours, and now I'm hours late for this landscaping job. And what's happening is this is what I wanted to make this video about. I've been forced, kind of reluctantly, to scale back my actual landscaping business down to a part-time business, so I can make sure that I take care of my clients and customers and I don't overpromise and underdeliver. Hey, my sister-in-law is leaving real quick, and I gotta say bye to her and my nephew, so I'm not rude. 1 second. Hey, wait, thank you so much. You're welcome. What? Why are you pointing it at me? Oh! Later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Right.
We're releasing my new book that's coming out, and one of the designers I hired for the book cover didn't have something right at all. So my sister-in-law is a professional graphic designer, and she showed up with a laptop this morning, and she had like Adobe Illustrator, and I'm like, we have to solve this now. So it took like an extra 45 minutes to get the book cover fixed and designed with the proper specs. All right, so from the outside, you can look and say, well, why don't you just hire people to run your business for you? Like, I hear that shit all the time. Just hire people to do it all for you. So that's like me telling you, why are you still stuck in that job? Why? Just build an online empire and just go make 100 grand a month and just get rid of that job. Just go, you build your online empire, you make 100 grand a month. What are you doing living in the city? You need to be living off the beach. Off the beach. Everything is easier said than done. I've hired people, employees that don't show up on Mondays, that break shit, that destroy stuff, that get in car accidents, that, oh my God. Now there are great employees, right? You gotta hunt for them, you gotta find them, you gotta treat them well, pay them well. growing a business to the point where you hire people to do everything for you takes a long damn time and 100% focus of your time and energy and attention to build an automated business. And an automated business has to have high enough profit margins and profitability, which has to be systemed out, very systematized, for that to even happen. Because if you have an automated business, then that means you have to have people that are working for you that love their job and are committed and dedicated to customer service, quality control, doing things right, being safe. And to have all that stuff in place means that you have to pay these people well, take care of them, build a culture to where they want to do it without you being involved. Otherwise, you're going to run a miserable business where you pay people less, and you got to micromanage the shit out of them because you're not paying them enough to even care. Does it make sense? Yes, it makes perfect sense. So the landscaping field is very competitive, and if you want to scale up into hang with me, a top tier landscaping business, this is what we call luxury outdoor living spaces, where your average ticket jobs are, $30, $50, $70, $80,000 to do, beautiful stuff. That's a whole nother ballgame. You're putting your name on work that has to still look good in 15, 20, 25 years. You have to be all in and make sure that everything. So that's why people who want to become influencers, a lot of times will spend 15 years building a business. And then they're so ready for something new that they want to go out and become an influencer. But there's also people who get stuck in the middle. They're running their day job or their day business, and they're trying to become an influencer, and they're like getting sandwiched in between trying to keep their health right and spend time with their family, then run their day job and their business, and they end up just getting stressed out. It's a lot to juggle, right? So that's why you have to be very intentional. Coaching, consulting is important, but here's where I'm at. I'm in the middle of the grind, in the middle of the trenches, and it could look like, I said at the beginning of this video, I'm making 25 grand a month. Well, I'm not making 25 grand a month. That's how much the business is making. I'm dishing out just for virtual assistants and consultants over 10 grand a month right now, just paying people. And then I have taxes, my office, my landscaping business pays for itself, and I collect a salary off of that, and so it pays for car payments and insurance, general liability, workers' comp. Actually, that pays for the office, and the bookkeeper and all that. Well, I usually do I'm only doing probably $33,000 a month, maybe in the high times. I think last month I did $52,000 to $52,000. I did 52 grand last month. I don't know where you're at. 52,000 might sound like, what? This guy's loaded. 52,000, because I used to think that too. I literally, when I was stuck doing 6,000 to 8,000 a month, and I'm like, you do 215, 20, 30,000. I couldn't even imagine anything. 30,000 a month was a number I could wrap my head around. That's $1,000 a day, 30 days a month. If you could figure out how to do that, bro, you'd be balling. Bro, you hit 30 grand a month. It's not really, trust me. 50 grand a month is not. And so my goal has been 100 grand a month, and I'm going to hit it for sure. I actually did, what did I do? 70, what I do, 67 or 74,000 in revenue last year in 1 month. But then there was a month last year, I think, in total combined sales, but this, I'm kind of bullshitting here because this also is affiliate sales. So stuff that I've sold through my brands and through my likeness. I did 125,000, and I was like, whoa, how it's possible. And you know what's funny? That was the most stressed out month. I'm trying to listen to this guy, and he keeps yawning. Why would I even listen to this asshole? If you can't be all fucking fired up, I can't listen to this guy. You know why? Because this is I have 6 YouTube channels, 2 businesses. I don't get any sleep. And so this right here, this video, this is the project I get to in the little micro moments. Yeah, I have ADD. So But because I really want to grow this is my deepest passion, this topic right here. And it's never, this is the thing, this is never ever going to take off and grow if I don't, like Stephen Covey in the book The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People talked about, like if you're in like a river, you want to take a shovel, even when you feel like you don't have, just in those little micro moments, you want to go and dig a little trench in a different direction, and little by little it's going to turn into a trickle. Water's going to flow, then it's going to turn into a flow, and then it's going to turn into a flood, and you've opened up a new path. I understand that clearly. So in 5 years from now, he's going to be like, oh my God, you're a genius. How did you do this? And I'm going to be like, I started doing this 5 years ago and editing the videos while I was sitting on the toilet. I'm so tired. I literally could fall asleep in this truck, but I have so much paperwork to do, and I got to get back to customers and edit 16 YouTube videos. Actually, I have an editor, but my editor is burned out because I send him so many videos, because we're putting out 8 to 12 pieces of content a day, but that ain't shit. Alex Hormozy, I think he said he's putting out like 80 pieces of content a day. It's crazy.